This is the first video in a new video series that I'm doing in collaboration with players from the Discord server. The idea behind this series is pretty simple. Somebody designs an armor set, they tell me what purpose it serves, and then I use the build and see what happens. Most people know that I'm not very good with any weapons other than bow, so when I try out new things, the results are often entertaining, to say the least. Some of the things I'm not going to do in this video series: first, I'm not going to critique the build. It's not really my place to do so. If I can't put it to good use, that's on me. Also, I'm not judging anyone. Some of the builds are designed for players who have different skill levels than I do. Some of the builds are just wild and crazy, see what happens kind of thing. Lastly, I'm not going to help anyone design their build. I want these to be conceived entirely by users on the Discord. So let's get started. The first build I'm featuring in the series comes from Discord user FredLeoPlayer. This is what he writes. This build is meant to be a progression build for going through Master Rank 1, Master Rank 2, and the first part of Master Rank 3 while dealing good damage. It builds off of a very simple baseline that, as you progress through the ranks, gets better and better. He goes on to say, it's a general purpose build, but I wouldn't recommend it for greatsword, ranged weapons, or lances. It is just a general set that gives all the important damage skills you lose when transitioning from endgame high rank to master rank. The skills it gives in Master Rank 1 are Critical High 6, Attack Boost 6, Weakness Exploit 3, Critical Boost 3. The charm you need is any 2 level 2 slots charm. The build assumes your weapon has 0 slots. The pieces are Kaiser Helm S, so the high rank Kaiser Helm, Baroth Mail X, Velocipray Braces, Baggy Coil X, Alloy Greaves X. So the last 4 of those are Master Rank pieces. He says decos you need are 3 Tenderizer Jewels, 2 Critical Jewels, and 1 Expert Jewel. And also you'll have some extra level 1 slots to customize the build as you see fit. Okay, I paraphrased some of that, but that's the gist of it. I thought it was pretty amazing that you could get such high attack boost and crit on Master Rank armor so early in the game. So when I saw that, I decided to build the set, and here's what I did with it. So I did decide to keep the talisman that I was using in high rank because it's actually pretty good for longsword. And as you know, I'm a bow player primarily, but I have done quite a bit of longsword in high rank. I have not, prior to making this video, I have not touched longsword in master rank. So I kept the talisman. I had to decide whether to keep the Tigrex sword or switch to a master rank sword. So I did try out both options. The Tigrex sword does do a bit more damage for me, but only if I keep it at white sharpness. But that doesn't last very long. So in the end, I switched to Commerce Sword for the slots it provides tons of blue sharpness in the hopes that I'll be able to upgrade it sooner than Tigrex. Now, of course, I'm further along in the game than Master Rank 1, and I could upgrade it right now if I wanted to. But for the purposes of this video, I gotta pretend like I'm back in Master Rank 1. So what I didn't get from this build is Quick Sheath 3. I only got Quick Sheath 2. I did miss the Quick Sheath 3 a little bit, but my biggest problem was not the Quick Sheath timing. My biggest problem with starting Master Rank with the longsword is that the monsters have so many subtle new timings on their moves. So it requires me to relearn everything, even for the lower tier monsters. The extra defense and the stun resist that I added to the set allow me to spend less time healing or just standing around doing nothing while I wait for the stun animations to end and getting swallowed repeatedly by Tetranodon. I played through Master Rank with bow the first time around, and well, it's a lot more forgiving playing with bow because the dodge bolt counter is just, you hold the left trigger and press B at the last second. For longsword, the counters just don't work that way. They require proper timing to set them up. So does this build work for its intended purpose? Absolutely. It's easy to make early on. It has the damage boosts, it has the Master Rank defense, which helped me significantly, and it's going to keep me from feeling pressured too much while I learn the monster's new moves. Now the coolest thing about this build is that it doesn't end with this right here that I'm showing you right now. FredLeoPlayer outlined the improvements that you can make to it as you progress through Master Rank 1, 2, and 3. So pretty cool stuff. I think this build is a great idea for people who need the defense of a Master Rank set, like say your best friend who just got the game and you've speed ranked him through low rank and high rank so he can start playing the expansion content with you. It's also great for people who just really need the defense early on. And as I said, there's more to this build as you progress. So if you want to see what that looks like, come on over to the Discord for all the details. I want to thank Fred Leo Player for providing the build and for inspiring me to start this video series. There are already a dozen submissions for the next video, and based on what I've seen so far, I'm pretty sure the next viewer build is going to be wild. Thanks for watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Discord server. See you soon.